Hey guys, it's Nicole here, and today's video is types of people at school. So I have 22 different types of people, and this kind of applies a lot to high school, but I suppose this could also apply to middle school or elementary school as well. Keep in mind that I'm not making fun of any of these people, and don't be ashamed if you are one of those people, except for some of these types of people you probably shouldn't be. But besides that, let's get started. The person that dresses to impress. Literally every day they come to school with like a perfect outfit and it's just beautiful and they look amazing like every single day. The person who has tons of boyfriends or girlfriends, like they have one, they break up with them, literally a month later they have another boyfriend or girlfriend, or they have like tons of friends. Like their friend group is huge. They are always on their phone. They can't even make it a whole class period without being on their phone. They're on their phone about 75% of the class time, if not more. There's the drama nerds who are in almost every single play, like involved in it if they're not acting in it, or they just like express their love for acting like a ton, and sometimes they might be very dramatic. Then there's the stereotypical band nerd. These kids are very talented at their instrument. They've been like playing their instrument for like a long time. They love band. They usually like really like their band teacher, and band is just like their passion. They're pretty much at like every single sports event because they have to play there, and they play at assemblies. They have their own section at the assemblies. There's the choir nerds who are just like very, very innocent. There's like this thing where the band nerds and the drama nerds go at each other all the time. But like the choir nerds are just like over here, they're like very peaceful, they sing super nicely, they've been singing for a long time, they have tons of choir concerts, they sell chocolates, and they have those really long dresses that they have to wear. Band nerds also wear them sometimes. There's the kids that are like love coming to school and love to learn. Like when there is no school that day, they are like disappointed and they are like excited to come back to school on Monday, and they just like are so anxious to learn. Honestly, there's the kids who have like straight A's and you're just sitting here like, really? How are you doing that? And they might have like 3 AP classes and like honors classes. They have super smart classes. They have like straight A's. They're just like super smart, and you're like, do you have a machine in your brain? Like, what is going on? Everyone constantly wants their help because they're the super smart one and everyone else needs help. The kids who just kind of wear whatever, they don't really care. It might not match, or like it might not look good, but they just kind of like wear whatever. They're like, hey, I'm just gonna wear this. I don't really care if it looks good or not. The class clown is like the kid who just makes the whole class laugh, makes jokes like every single day. They always do something either like stupid or something that like actually is kind of funny. They just are the entertainment of the class. Sometimes this is the teacher and sometimes this is the student. It might even be both, honestly. There's the kid who like literally fights with the teacher about like anything and everything. This is either just that they're upset because the teacher doesn't help them or something like that, or the teacher is teaching something wrong or something, or that the calculation is just slightly off. This kid is like late to class almost every single day, and they skip school and or they skip a class like all the time. They just kind of like skip a class and they're like, whatever. Of course, there's the rule breakers that just like honestly break any rule that they possibly can. If they ever do break a rule, they don't really care. They're just like all about being that rebel. They will just break like any rule they can and they don't really care. They're just like, bam, let's break all the rules that we possibly can. There's some kids who are just there because they have to be. They're forced to go to school. They don't really want to be there. They kind of want to drop out. They're just there because they have to be there. They fail classes like all the time and they just kind of like hate school, and they're just like, I hate this. Why am I here? I hate my life. I'm getting F's. I'm not even doing the work. I'm just here because I have to be here. The kid who literally thinks that they're like everything. They're like perfection and they're just like, worship me. Like I am like the queen and or king. I am just like everything. I am super important. Like you guys all need to know me. I am like everything. There's the jock who is like in tons of sports, or maybe just one. They're like super in shape, possibly skinny. They have like amazing passion for that sport, and they are like in a sport every single season. They like run, they exercise all the time. It's like, whoa. The kid who is involved in like everything. Tons of clubs, student council, yearbook, you know, all the preppy stereotypical clubs they might be in. They're just like totally involved in the school. Like they are like in everything they could possibly be in. Okay, this is gonna sound super harsh, but this is the kid that like everyone hates, and that's the slow walkers. Everyone is upset because you're not walking fast enough and they have somewhere to go, and you're just like walking so slow. Just please go a little bit faster for my sake and yours. The kid who like honestly says completely nothing throughout the entire class, is just like shy or doesn't like the class, they just keep their mouth shut, just any of that kind of stuff. Then there's the total opposite, the people who cannot keep their mouth shut. They talk pretty much throughout the entire period, whether that's with the teacher, with the kid next to them, you know, whatever, they just don't keep their mouth shut. They talk like every second. The kid who like thinks that everything is unfair and questions everything that we do in class. Why are we learning this? Why'd you do this like this? This is so unfair. Why are you making us do this? There's the super talented kids that are like in every single talent show, and they might do something at lunch or they do it in class, and you're just like, you're so talented. Can I have your talent? Like the person who does their homework every single night, and they always do the classwork, and they are always on task, and they just always do their work, everything's turned in on time, they use their class time well, they are all caught up on everything and do everything the way it's supposed to be. The last one applies to high school students more, but the kids who are just like anxious for college or constantly thinking about college. This is the kid who it's their first or second year of high school, and they're already like doing all these college things, whether that's applying to a college, thinking about where they want to go, already thinking about what they want to do, and they're already like taking college tours, or maybe they are already starting college while they're still in high school, and I'm like, whoa!
I was left to my own device. Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins?
She's like, move me over. Does it like look weird? I don't know. It probably just looks bad because it's not like my style. Okay, so we're not gonna wear that. Okay, ready? I'm gonna sprinkle.